What's happening, Matt Squad? It's Joe, aka Matt Joe FC. It's New York Comic Con, and we got a lot going on. Yesterday, we got Pacific Rim, and what else did we get? Runaways, and we got something else like a Justice League Mercedes advert. Today, we got some Thor Ragnarok, and then Sunday, we got what you all know we're all waiting for. Anyway, yeah, for today, we got 2 new clips for Thor Ragnarok. One's called Meet Hela, and then one is called Hella Good. Get it? You know, because, yeah. So I'm just going to put both of these my reactions to both of these Thor clips in one video, because there's no reason to do 2 videos when I'm going to be reacting to the next one right after this one. So, yeah. Let's get it.
Oh, I've missed this.
When you have the handle Goddess of Death, people tend not to want to mess with you.
The Goddess of Death has invaded Asgard.
Some of the happiest times have been beating people up. I've really enjoyed it. It's like, I don't just speak
Holy
to
crap!
Just throw axes into someone's gut.
And she can manifest weapons from many parts of her body.
I thought you'd be glad to
Did you
see
see the way she tossed Thor?
In Kate's crosshairs, Thor and the Hulk.
Hi there.
Kneel before your queen.
Do you get huge core points?
Being on set with me, so she thinks that that's what I do all the time. She thinks acting is manifesting weapons out of your hands and killing people.
Then we're...
Hela, the Goddess of Death is invaded
I don't know.
Asgard.
You guys know what I'm talking about, too.
I lost my hammer.
And you cut your hair. Looks good on you.
Oh, you think? Need to stop her here and now. So I'm putting together a team.
Hi. The team. Has it got a name?
Revenges.
Revenges?
I mean, we don't have to have a name.
We don't have to have a name.
Thor Ragnarok. You and I had a fight recently.
Did I win?
No, I won easily.
Doesn't sound right.
Hela, the goddess, has invaded Asgard. I'm going to stop her.
Alone?
Nope, I'm putting together a team. He's a fighter. Surprise!
Hi.
Thor Ragnarok.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's main event time.
Oh, I've missed this.
I'm putting together a team.
This team of yours, has it got a name?
Revenges.
Revenges?
I mean, we don't have to have a name. We could have no name.
The God of Thunder. Alright. I think I had seen the last one, but the 2 first ones were definitely new. Well, that was cool. So, why were they in at a beach, or not a beach, just like a different surrounding when Hela caught the hammer? And then it showed her catch it again in the alleyway in New York from the first trailer from the teaser that we saw. Marvel, what are you doing to me? I'm seeing 2 different shots, and I know Marvel does like to trick and deceive us, but I'm curious about this. I don't know if it has, I don't know if it'll happen again, but in a different area, kind of maybe go back in time, or I don't know if it'll have something to do with the events of Ragnarok that's making that happen. I don't know. It could just be Marvel tricking us and deceiving us. I have no clue, really. But now, let's go to the second clip called Hella Good.
Hela's the goddess of death, and I've had incredible fun playing her. Oh, I've missed this.
Hela's the first female villain that we've had in a Marvel film, and Kate has destroyed the idea of your typical villain.
Kneel before your queen.
Loved working with Kate Blanchett. I was so excited to see what she was going to do. Hela has this insane, off-kilter attitude.
You look like a smart boy. How would you like a job?
I'm gonna like her.
I think the best villains are always those that you kind of love and hate what they do, but you sort of understand it. There's a logic to it.
She wants to come back home and be accepted, and she wants what's hers.
You're in my seat.
I would love for someone else to rule, but it can't be you. You're just the worst.
Some of the happiest times have been beating people up. I've really enjoyed it.
I cannot wait for that
throw
fight.
axes into someone's gut. That's been good.
I'ma like her. She really is hella good. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about Kate, I need to see her last name. Kate Blanchett's Hela. So what I'm really gonna like, and I'm not saying that there's never been a movie where the female villain didn't fight. I'm just saying, well, just to use things for example, like Defenders, okay? And Alexandra, you know, we knew she could fight because the way she handled Elektra after she came out of like the enclosure thing. But we never saw her, you know, fight against any of the Defenders when we knew she could fight. Hela, you know, she's a woman that's gonna be kicking butt. Like I wouldn't mess with her, okay? And she has the title, the Goddess of Death. The way she was throwing Thor around, I wouldn't be messing with her, okay? So that's what I'm really gonna like about. And it's the first female, well, in the movies. If you count the whole entire MCU, then basically Alexandra was a female MCU villain before Hela. But counting just the movies, Hela is the first major MCU big bad villain. And yeah, she's a woman who's going to be kicking butt, throwing Thor around, kicking all the butts of the Asgardians, destroying Asgard. Okay, this is going to be good. And I might be more hyped for the Hela versus Thor fight than I am for the Thor versus Hulk fight. Okay, because the Hulk versus Thor fight, like, it's going to be good, but it might not last that long. You know, it's kind of like, even though it's like part of the movie and, you know, important to the movie and stuff, it's also like a marketing tactic as well. Like, you know, for little kids, like, hey, we got Thor versus Hulk. You might want to get these Thor versus Hulk toys, you know, make them, you know, so you could reenact the fight from the movie, you know. So the actual fight in the movie could only be around like maybe 3 to 5 minutes, which is what I'm expecting, but I'm going to enjoy it in its entirety anyway. But after seeing Hela throwing Thor around and the thing she did like that when Thor threw the, I think it was like Odin's spear or something, and she did like that stuff is getting me hyped for that fight, maybe even more than Thor versus Hulk. So, then again, you do got Thor versus Surtur, you got Hulk versus Furnace. Ha! I finally remember the name of the wolf. Enough of you have been commenting, keep telling me that the name of the wolf is Furnace. Finally, I remember. You got Valkyrie versus Loki. So you got a lot of good fights, but I think Thor versus Hela takes the cake for me now instead of Thor versus Hulk. Thor versus Hulk will be second, but I'm ready for Thor versus Hela, okay? A woman baddie in the MCU who's not afraid to get her hands dirty. Also, I know I've talked about this a little bit, but just, you know, again, to talk about the tone and how we see that this is so different from the first 2 Thor movies. And the thing about the first 2 Thor movies, I've told you guys before, I will tell you again now, I liked the tone. I liked the tone of the first 2 Thor movies. I thoroughly enjoyed the first 2 Thor movies. No, I'm not saying that just because I'm a big fan of superheroes. I genuinely enjoyed Thor 1 and Thor: The Dark World, okay? I really did. I enjoyed the tone. I enjoyed all the characters. I thought, like, everything was good. I liked Malekith, which is why I wish, if I had to say anything about Thor: The Dark World, I would say I wish they gave Malekith more story. I know he had story, but I wish, you know, they got him more story than they did, because I enjoyed his character, you know. So that would have been cool. But other than that, and I didn't even have any problems with the first Thor. I didn't have any problems with the second Thor, other than I wish they gave Malekith more story. And maybe, now that I've seen some of the concept designs for him and seeing that some of them were more comic accurate than what we saw, that would have been cool as well, to see him look more comic accurate. I was still okay with his look, okay, but it would have been cool to see maybe just a little more color, like maybe a dark burgundy, you know. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys thought of the first Thor movies. I enjoyed them. I know the third one is definitely going to be my favorite, and probably all of our favorites. If you enjoyed my reaction, let me know what you thought. Links to all my social media will be down below in the description box. There are 2 like buttons. Be sure to hit the button with the thumb pointing up. Share this video to anyone you feel would enjoy. If you're new around here and you like what you see, tap the subscribe button and ding on the notification bell to join the Mad Squad on our journey to 10,000 subscribers. My name's Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. I hope you all have a marvelous day. Mad out. Mad Smash!